The WBC heavyweight champion of the world, and I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Most exciting man in boxing. Exciting man in boxing. Led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellow Sports TV. What it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Melon here, man. 122 pounds and 10-5, man. Watch the Goodfellow Sports TV, bro.
Hey, qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella de parte de tu amigo Jaime Munguía. Un abrazo, carnal. Ánimo.
Hey, this is the 989 Assassin, Jermaine Franklin Jr. Shout out to Goodfellow TV.
Tiger Johnson from Cleveland, Ohio, 140, and you watching Goodfellow TV.
Shout out to my friends from Goodfellow TV, from Alexis Too Sexy Salazar.
All right, man. We with busted headphone gang, but we in this, boy. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. There we go. I caught a little bit of that card last night. I was a little preoccupied, right after I did that Trump live, which we got some more Trump shit coming probably tomorrow. And we got some Kamala stuff going. We're gonna keep banging that. No Diddy. I tried to upload the first Trump podcast I did live up to the podcast. It was tripping. So I'm about to attempt to re-upload it now so y'all can listen to it on the podcast. But yeah, man, had some time this morning. I was gonna do a desk live Thursday. I just didn't feel like it, bro. I ain't have enough time. So rest in power to the brother Tony Todd, who played Candyman, the actor. Yeah, but I caught it last night, man. I seen Abdullah Mason get dropped twice. And I'll start talking about him first, and then we'll get to Keyshawn or whatever. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna just tell you the power of people liking you. Being liked is being disliked or not caring what people think. That's for the weak. That's for the strong. Excuse me. That's for the strong. When you can just march to the beat of your own drum and don't care what nobody think, that's a superpower. You know what I'm saying? When you look at the world through the realest eyes or realest views, that's Miles back there eating and drinking and shit. When you look at shit with clarity, you know what I'm saying, and see shit for what it is, you can't take them glasses off. Once you see the world through a real eye lens, you can't do it. And I say all that to say this about Abdullah Mason. You see how encouraged people was about him getting dropped? Now, if Abdullah Mason was disliked, and this ain't got nothing to do, I don't have no gripe with him just keeping it a bean. If Abdullah Mason was disliked, you know what I'm saying? You know how people that said, oh, he need to retire or, he's overrated. No, people like Abdullah Mason. You know what I'm saying? Like if, Kid Austin, his daddy came and were more gracious, and I understand what they trying to do, and they trying to, They trying to build a they're trying to just get, they trying to promote their fight by using other fighters' names. And that's what young fighters do. They've been doing that, attaching their name to the champions, even though they know they're not ready for the champions. That's one of the oldest marketing tricks to boxing, is to attach your name to other fighters. And that's cool. Like, I respect it, because I know they just talking. I know they just talking. So, but that's the power of being like, when people like you, that's the power of being like. When Kid Austin got dropped and all that, people laughed because people didn't like what his daddy was saying. And all his daddy really doing is just marketing his son. Now, what I don't like about his daddy is that he was out here buffooning and raccooning for Golden Boy and Ryan Garcia. That's where I draw the line at. And it's funny, and I want to say this, dog. I might do a little shorter video on this. It's funny how ninjas would be like, well, you cooning for voting for Trump, but it wasn't cooning when y'all was supporting Ryan Garcia, talking about, putting a knee on George Floyd's neck and calling ninjas niggers and all that type of stuff. That wasn't, they wasn't cooning though, right? It wasn't cooning when T.O. was calling niggas monkeys and all that type of shit. And and Sean Porter and the Garfield, the coke sniffing cat was justifying it, wasn't it? When Too Cool and the Superstar was justifying it. Like I said before, these don't even know the definition of raccooning. They don't even know the definition of it, bro. That's what I be looking at, people laughing at ninjas for, bro. These niggas want to be selective pro-black. That's why I let that shit go. I really did. I let that shit go. Like, I just don't like niggas cooning. That's my whole thing. That's my thing about it. I don't fuck with that. Date who you want to date and all that, but if you want to go against the grain on the brother, I just don't respect that. Now, if it's a brother that deserve it, like whole ass Gary Russell and his brothers, then yeah, I don't really care. Somebody like Keyshawn, Keycoon, I don't really care neither. But it's brothers that's productive, that's usually on code, that's going in the right direction, that's my issue. Like, no, I don't play that. If you got brothers, and too often in the black community, there's an attack on productive black men. And that's not even just by Keisha, you know what I'm saying? That's by the brothers too. And that's unfortunate. But, a lot of people, were encouraging Abdullah Mason because they like him. He's very conservative as far as their promotional approach. They're very conservative. They don't go out there clout chasing. You watch them do some interviews. I mean, he's a very nice kid, but nice isn't going to probably get him where he need to be as far as, popularity wise. He keep knocking people out. We didn't have some knockout artists that never reached the popularity that they should have. You know what I'm saying? But on the cool, you notice how, he got dropped and everybody had words of encouragement. But if it was a guy that was above a lot of these fighters, if it was a guy that was a competitor to Tank, competitor to Canelo, a competitor to some of the PBC fighters or something like that, or threat to them, they would have said he was overrated. They would have said he was trash. See, I told you he was trash. I told you this, but he really ain't no threat right now. Now, he gonna get better from this, and he gonna learn from this. And you see how they uplift him, like Anthony Joshua. They didn't see Anthony Joshua as as an actual threat. They didn't see Anthony Joshua as an actual threat to nobody. But when Joshua lost, it was all, yeah, we love Joshua. Stay up, man. He'll bounce back. He can do it again. Woo, 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 woo. Cool. But when Deontay lost, because a lot of people had jealousy for Deontay, when Deontay lost, what was it? Oh, he a bum. He need to retire. He always was trash and all that. I'm telling you, being liked is not for the strong. Being disliked is not for the strong. That's why you see a lot of these dudes stay away from politics. They stay away from certain questions and stuff of that nature. So, like I said before, if Abdullah Mason was on that list where, like Kid Austin's on that list, or like Devin was on that list, or Deontay was on that list, them niggas would tell that nigga to retire. They'd have been telling that nigga to retire. And tell me I'm wrong. They would tell that nigga to retire, bro.
Someone call 911.
What's up to my brother Corey Lee? Salute. The Dolphins ain't looking too good, Corey Lee. I know you want to switch to the goddamn Commanders. I know you do. Corey Lee, we got to talk about it. I know you trying to get. I know Corey Lee got his motherfucking Jaden Daniels jersey on. I'm telling you.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
I'm telling you, Corey Lee got his motherfucking. Y'all go subscribe to my brother Corey Lee. He got his motherfucking Jaden Daniels on. He done took his Chad Henne jersey, burned it. He done took his motherfucking Jay Fiedler jersey, burned it. Who else they had at quarterback over the years? Then they had Chad Pennington jersey, burned it. And now he take his Tua Tagovailoa jersey and he burning that.
Who these niggas? I cried laughing when I
You know what I'm saying?
like we need to stay away from these niggas.
The niggas like, who was Jay Fiedler? The Dartmouth legend? Shout out to Dartmouth. Remember on Superbad, they supposed to go to Dartmouth month together and shit. He said Keyshawn can beat Tank, change his damn music. I don't know why you don't like it. That shit lit. He said Keyshawn had the 7 cities buzzing last night. What 7 cities? That's what they called Norfolk. I ain't know that. Shout out to Norfolk. There's some legends out there. He said Modern King Boxing. He said Keyshawn Davis for the taking already. I mean, I'll get to Keyshawn. Daniel Berry Sports. Hey man, they got some shit called Houston Hot Chicken down here that just opened up. That shit better than Dave's Hot Chicken. That shit was crack last night. He said, I thought Keyshawn was going to stop him, but damn, not like that. It was a movie at the Scope. I felt it brought the city closer, but the BS going to be back on popping tomorrow. Abdullah wasn't used to getting hit like that, but he was in good shape, but he can stand it. Hold on. He said, be aware of your judgments. That's what's wrong with boxing fans. Oh, no, they judgment is just based on if they like you or not. That's their motherfucking judgments. That's what I'm telling y'all. Their judgments is based on if they like you or not. That's what I'm saying. If they didn't like the little nigga, them niggas would be saying, man, nigga need to retire.
Woo, you know he did.
And tell me I'm wrong. Kid Austin, that motherfucker need to go get a push broom and go clean up the airport in San Antonio when he had a bad motherfucking performance.
This is a sick Negro.
They don't even know what cooning is and what ain't. Nope. They don't. Niggas just be using words and shit. They don't even know the definition, the difference between bigotry and racism. Mason can't really shock me. That's what I meant. I mean about no unity. Be your own free thinker at this point. That one show they did, was it Thursday? It was either Wednesday or Thursday they did the show. That shit was wild. When they were talking about Tom Brady's wife, that was the wildest show they did, bro. Kobe salute, Modern King. Facts. He said the 7 cities, Norfolk, Mouth, no disrespect, Virginia Beach, Chesapeake, Hamptons, Suffolk, Newport News, Bad News, Virginia. Is that what they call Newport? That's the 757. Okay. I've been through Virginia, I ain't stopping. I don't know what y'all got in Virginia. I drove through there. I stopped in West Virginia, though. Ain't nothing but hillbillies in that motherfucker. You know, but yeah, Abdullah Mason, bro, it was all, oh man, he can bounce back from this. But if he was a threat to a lot of these fighters, or he was a champion, or he was hated, or he was prestigious and all that, and you know what happened was he wasn't defensively responsible last night. He fought a puncher last night. You know, he fought a puncher last night. And what Kid Austin Daddy say? He said him and his brothers can't take no punches. And, you know, at the end of the day, he could say he was just buzzed and all that stuff. But, you know, he bigger than all them guys that he fighting, bro. He bigger, but he fought a puncher last night. The dude that had the Dallas shag in the back of his head last night. Me and my girl was laughing at that nigga last night. I was like, what if I get my hair cut like that? She like, now. Now. And yeah, he had 21 knockouts. He had lost twice. Well, once now, or knocked out twice. So he lost to some nigga name. I can't pronounce that nigga name. Probably from Ukraine or some shit, from Mongolia. He's still undefeated. That motherfucker ain't gotten too many knockouts. You know, but yeah, dude can punch last night. He was so much bigger than him, you know what I'm saying?
No diddy, like
that dude was so much bigger than Abdullah. Abdullah Mason was so much bigger than him. And that's why I said he bigger than everybody that he fucking fighting, bro. So for him to get caught the way he got caught in that ring last night, the dude just punched with him, and he had his hands down. The dude punched with him. And that's how he catch him with I think he caught him with a right and a left hook, dropped him. You know, his hands wasn't up. He thinking offense, dropping his hands, thinking offense. His back hands was just too low. He tried to bring him up when he got caught, but it was too late. So this guy was low to the ground. Them overhand lefts and rights, especially when you fighting a shorter opponent and you taller. You know what I'm saying? He barely don't like he can make the fucking weight. He's taking his clothes off to make the weight. You know? So kind of when you kind of start seeing them like, bro, like you can see why they moving them the way they moving them. And but them some hard punches to defend. Them overhand lefts and rights, you know. Them overhand lefts and rights, like, you know, him sitting in the pocket. And when you sit in the pocket with somebody, you gotta, like, with that somebody that short, you gotta bring your hands up. Cause you ain't gonna see them overhand lefts and rights. You gotta bring your hands up and keep your chin tucked. And he'll learn that. But kind of now is giving validity to what Kid Austin Daddy is saying, is that he can't take a punch. He bigger than everybody, so he one of them dudes that he gonna probably have a lot of success at lightweight. He might have a lot of success at junior welterweight. But the real question about him is when he move up to a weight class with guys his same size, like Adrian Broner did, then you gonna start to see what he really made of. I think the left and the right dropped him, right? I think the left and the right dropped him. In my memory wasn't serving me correctly. I could be wrong on that. So you gotta keep them hands up. He got dropped twice, so you gotta keep them hands up, especially when you're on the inside. And he seemed a little. He's like kid Floyd Schofield Sr. said. He seemed a little. He's a stationary fighter. He's very stationary, you know, because he throwing for power. And when you stationary like that, not only do you throw for power, you're more efficient. You're not wasting movement. But for him, he gonna probably get a world title and all that shit. But when he started fighting guys his own size, that's really gonna tell you what he made of. When he started fighting guys his own size, that's really what you're gonna see what he made. And I told y'all, boxing don't even have no stars on the rise, bro. When I look at a lot of these young fighters, I don't even know who really is gonna be there at the end. Like, you know, you see young Floyd, like, yeah, he gonna be there. You know, you see a Lone Warrior, like, oh yeah, he gonna be there. With this generation ain't got that shit right now. This generation ain't got that right now. He said it was a left in the first round. Dude threw. He threw a right too. He dropped him with a right too. I think he dropped him with both hands. I definitely could be wrong about that. I feel like he dropped him with both hands. I was clapping cheeks and watching the fight. No cap. Bang, 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 bang. Otherwise, that Trump motherfucking video would have been a lot longer. Matter of fact, it would have been from the desk on the cool. That shit would have been from the desk. It'd have been live from the motherfucking desk. Real talk. But yeah. But I'm going to look it up right now. I felt like it was a right end. It was a right and a left. And like I said before, he bigger than everybody else. No Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
No Diddy, like
That's poise, nigga.
So when you that much more, you ain't gonna know till he fight guys his own size. He don't waste no movement though. He move his head. He don't waste no movement. Got that wide stance. I'm really not a fan of the wide stance, especially when you stay in the wide stance. Because once you fight somebody that got lateral movement, it's going to be hard for you to cut that ring off. I'm just not a fan of that wide stance like that. A lot of Adrian Broner, fought with that wide stance. I think, Floyd would do it sometimes and then he bring his legs in. But that wide stance, man, it just make you vulnerable to lateral movement. That's why if I see somebody with a wide stance, I'm not about to sit there and stand in front of them. I'm not about to sit there and stand in front of them. Even when he dropped him, he got caught with a right hook. Hold on. Even when Abdullah Mason dropped him, he got caught by a right hook. I'm watching it right now. He hurt him when he dropped him. Yeah, Abdullah Mason legs buckled before he dropped this guy. He threw a left uppercut and the guy threw with him and threw a right hook. He buckled Abdullah Mason. He buckled him. And Abdullah Mason just caught him with it. He just doubled the left uppercut up. So he got to be wary of it. But you know what's so funny about it? Most fighters don't have that ability to catch and shoot or throw with you. The 95% of boxers today don't have that skill set to throw with you. This guy was throwing with Abdullah Mason. But when Abdullah Mason dropped him, he hurt Abdullah Mason. He hurt him. He just was throwing with him. He was throwing with him. Oh, it was two left hooks. Yeah, it was two left hooks he dropped him with. I must have seen when he buckled his legs with the right hook before he got stopped. He's just throwing with him. So he got to understand, bro. He got to understand that. Most fighters not going to do this, though. He got to understand that you can't always think offensive. And every time it seemed like he got dropped, he was trying to throw uppercut. And he not throwing the uppercut from the bad range neither. Because the way he getting this uppercut off, one of them he threw far, but the way he getting his uppercut off, he might be on the borderline of, I think he on the borderline of being in out of range and okay in range. So in my opinion, I think he might want to consider, not being as far out with that uppercut. And if you're gonna be that far out with that uppercut, really, it's tough to say, because if he throw it, then I think once he throw it, maybe he got to be prepared to have that backhand up and move to his left when he throw that right uppercut. That's the only thing I really can think of. Other than he got to make sure he in the safe zone. He got to make sure he in the safe area. He kind of throwing that uppercut kind of borderline, out of range, in range. And he keep throwing them. And that's why he got fucking dropped. He threw the first drop was a left uppercut. So, and he threw a left uppercut and he was picking his hands up. That's the crazy thing about it. He was picking his hands up. The dude just was just on point. It was just precision. He had his hands up. He had that backhand up when he threw that left uppercut or that lead hand up. He had that hand up. So maybe tuck his chin a little bit. I would just tell him don't throw it from that range no more. That would just be my thing. Be a little bit more closer when you throw that uppercut. You know what I'm saying? Be a little bit more closer when you throw that. That's the only thing I could say. He brought his hands up. The dude just threw a good. He was just on point with his precision and his counter punching. That's my opinion. He was just on point with his precision and his counter punching. So yeah, that was that. I ain't gonna lie. Like he just got caught with some good shit. But you know, I just think the only thing is just you gonna throw them uppercuts from that far out. And you fight that one guy that can counter punch. Be careful. Definitely a talent. But what I don't like about him is that wide stance all the time. That's what I don't like. That'd be a problem when he move up in weight. Hold on. Yeah, it was two left, but he got dropped. When he got hurt with a right hook, that's what I seen. He got hurt with a right hook. When he stopped him, when he dropped that Johan, whatever this dude's name is, when he dropped him, that dude hurt him with a right hook, bro. His legs buckled. That back leg buckled. Kid Austin just young and his father's putting him his own promotion entanglement. Kid got to stay focused and watch the drama his dad gets him in. Yeah, I wouldn't even associate with that. But I heard him on Fight Hype. His dad on Fight Hype tell their story and shit. Like how his mother gave him up and didn't want to be a mother and shit. And what niggas do not talk about that enough, bro.
Damn.
I think his father said he used to be an A&R for the Lost Boys. Mr. Cheeks and them, he used to be an A&R for a few rappers. He said when he got custody of his kid, the judge made him give up his A&R job in the music industry. See, that's what be killing me about these judges and shit. These Keishas can smoke crack. They can work at a titty bar and have custody of their children, but you can't be an A&R and raise your son. Fuck you care about where I get my money from. That's what I'm telling y'all, man. That's why niggas ain't vote for Kamala, bro. Niggas voted for Trump because we tired of this feminist bullshit. Shout out to Big G's. He says, get some type of my bad. He said he sprained his ACL from the first knockdown. If that hadn't happened, Mason would have been in trouble. Damn. Well, it did. Cook with SER, left drop. Yeah, two left, but he got hurt with a right hook too. Yep. I seen it. Before he dropped dude, the first drop or stopped him, he got hurt with a right hook. It was a left in the first round, dude. He said he didn't drop, but his knees buckled. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. The hater said Keyshawn fought old buddy because he was scared they would have to move up Mason. Look, Keyshawn did double and they scared of Mason. He saw did to do and they think he scared him. They was not gonna put Keyshawn and Mason in the ring with each other. That was dumb. Top Rank don't have no fighters left. Ain't no good fighters in boxing left. Ain't no good fighters in boxing left. Think about it. Who the next guy up in boxing? Who the next guy up in boxing? Think about that for a minute. Who got next in boxing? Think about that for a minute. Who got next in boxing? Like who like the next superstar? Like think about it. If Terrence walking away, Canelo don't want to fight nobody. He basically retired. The Charco brothers, they done. You know, Deontay. I seen the video of Deontay looking like Pookie from New Jack City. Anthony Joshua Cook, Usyk and Fury on their way out. Better BF 40. Bevel is Bevel. Caleb playing. Benavidez Morale. Okay, they right there. But once you start thinking about the Russell brothers, they motherfucking cooked. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers cooked.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Leo gone. Andy done. Andy ain't coming back. Rigondeaux cooked. Javante ain't fighting nobody. So really, what the boxing game is really hinging on is T.O., Ryan, Devin, Javante, Shakur, them the next wave of fighters. Jerron Boots Ennis, Charles Conwell. That's the next wave of guys. Jenabit. Them the next wave of guys. Like right now, Inoue is on that category, like that top category but he not quite retired. Close to retirement, but he like one really holding the torch right now. But other than the rest of them niggas semi-retired. They ain't the same. The Charlos and all them niggas is done. Danny is done. Lara on his way out, done. So really, boxing ain't really got nobody to pass the baton to right now. Gino, what's going on? Shout out to the 504 Woody. I seen Lil Wayne performing somewhere. That nigga's a crackhead, man. Y'all seen that performance? People said, we owe Kendrick an apology. He said, I know you don't like Keyshawn, bro, but he put a show on last night. I'm going to talk about it. I wasn't impressed. He said Abdullah fights but to be a lot tougher because he feared the opponents is no longer there. Abdullah, well, yeah, it'll be there because that motherfucker big as hell. He could punch. His opponent's supposed to get tougher and tougher. He fought a puncher yesterday. That guy can punch. People still got to respect the power. Mason got that Wilder wide stand. Wilder, Adrian Broner. You know what I'm saying? Floyd to do a wide stance, but Floyd to bring the stance in. He said, if 56 people, let's get the like. So he hit the like button, ho. Do a little Batman. He got, man, just looking back at it, he got caught. That was some good punches, bro. Looking back at it, he got hit with some good shit like that. I mean, he brought his hands up. Dude just had good time yesterday. He got hurt 3 times. Yeah, I seen that last time he got hurt. If he didn't get dude out of there, he probably would have been in trouble. He looked terribly flawed. I won't say flawed, because some of them punches dude just threw was perfect. Me looking at that one he threw, it was just perfect shot. He brought his hands back home. He had his hands up, maybe chuck his chin. He just throwing that uppercut from too far. That's the only adjustment I say. He just throwing the uppercut from too far. But he almost sent that nigga to the upper room, though.
That upper room, nigga. The upper room with Jesus. You know what that is? The upper room the motherfucker be singing about? The upper room. Yeah, that's right. Tell you what, you die first, I'm gonna sing at your funeral. I'm gonna just bust up in the motherfucker and go to the upper room. Let him shoot me. I don't give a fuck. They'll take me out singing that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's why he got caught. He kept throwing that uppercut from so far out. It ain't the farthest, Rain. He said Buddy tore or sprained his ACL when he got dropped. It was a step up. Dude had 21 KOs. He would have stopped Mason had he not messed that knee up. I don't know. It could have went. I think I still would have went with Mason. He's just too strong. Mason got dropped a couple fights before this too. The ref called it a slip. His glove touched the mat. Yeah, dude had impeccable timing. The uppercut was gonna get him. Yeah, he gotta stop throwing that uppercut from so far out. All the good fighters in Dagestan. MMA, boxing, Bam Rodriguez. Yeah, Bam Rodriguez, but nobody care about them little niggas down there for real. Khalil Cole, he's still alive. He's still fighting. Yeah, Boots. Keon Davis is up next. He had my logo on his trunks last night. The Heel Flip campaign sponsor, Keon Davis. He's the future. Follow the Heel Flip campaign. Well, shout out to him. That's the younger brother, ain't he? The real young one. Wayne, the dope fiend. Oh, man.
Put that in for me. You know that shit gets no play in this rock.
Yeah, boxing in the bad space. He said, come on now, Keyshawn be the super lightweight. What the fuck they got to do with me? What they got to do with me? That dude didn't train. He came in overweight. I want to talk about Keyshawn so bad. He came in overweight. Come on, man. That wasn't the same guy that Africa fought. That dude didn't even show up. That dude didn't even show up to fight. That ain't the same guy Africa fought because Keyshawn ain't too much a better puncher than Richardson Hitchison. Come on, man. That nigga ain't come to fight. He came in 6 pounds overweight. He ain't even trained for this fight. Gustavo said, I'm not training for this fight. You know, I want to fight at 140. They make me come down to 135. I'm really a 140 pounder. I come just get to check. I don't really want to fight in Norfolk, Virginia. My dream is to fight in Las Vegas. Don't want to Norfolk? Do they even have white people in Norfolk, Virginia? No, I don't want to fight there. No, thank you. But they pay me to show up. I half-ass train. Don't care, get stopped. Take money, get respect to mother, and I'm fine. That motherfucker ain't trained for this fight at all. That motherfucker, he has not come to train. He came to get a check. I wouldn't even pay him. He did fight at 135. He fought Lee Selby at 135. Cooked his ass, too. Cooked his ass in 5. Yeah, he fought at 135 quite a few times. But the last time he campaigned at the weight was 2022, March 26, 2022. So, yeah. So, yeah, Keyshawn, he did what he supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? He had an opponent that was told to lay down, don't train. Just show up, make Keyshawn look good. We don't want you to punch on Keyshawn. This shit was a fixed fight. Y'all couldn't tell. This was a fixed fight. They fixed this fight, man. Mustafa Lemon, if he would have showed up like he showed up to fight Africa, man, Keyshawn would have got spanked in front of all his fans. They told Mustafa, man, if you hit Keyshawn too bad, you know what? We're going to deport you back to Argentina. You can't make no money in the United States. That nigga ain't show up to train. That nigga ain't come in no type of shape. They told him if you hit Keyshawn, you going to jail. You going back to your country ass naked. You ain't even gonna be able to take the trunks and the shoes and the socks you wore on here. Y'all can't tell a fixed fight when y'all see. I thought y'all was gonna let them niggas tear up what was they fighting? The SoFi Stadium, the Folk Center, the 757 area code, whatever. Keyshawn would have lost to that man. That man wouldn't have been able to get out that arena. That man came in 6 pounds overweight. He ain't trained. Nigga probably didn't even watch his ass before he went to the ring.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
He probably didn't even wash his ass coming to the ring. Surprised he wore some trunks. Remember Glenn Johnson used to wear the hoops? Oh, man. Remember Glenn Johnson used to wear the hoop shorts? Remember Glenn Johnson used to wear the hoop shorts? And Glenn Johnson said, fuck it, I'm going to Walmart. I'm going to get the hoop shorts, too.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, sir.
Motherfucker Glenn Johnson knocked Roy Jones out probably in some hoop shorts. Remember he fighting the Super 6? That nigga had the hoop shorts on. Oh, that nigga had the hoop shorts on. He didn't even go to the Miami Heat Pro Store and shit, man. Ain't Glenn Johnson Jamaican Kobe? That's why y'all niggas Jamaicans getting down. Niggas just wore the Walmart hoop shorts from aisle 835 and shit.
It's like going to heaven and finding God smoking crack.
Mustafa ain't trained. He ain't do a push-up. That motherfucker was smoking on cigarettes. He said, I'm in Norfolk. Let me go get some Virginia Slims. That motherfucker probably was smoking before going into the ring and shit, man. Niggas probably back there blowing hookah. He probably had some Argentina hoes the night before. They said, you have a fight tomorrow, Mustafa? He said, man, I already got paid. I got that brown paper bag. They paid Mustafa to lay down. Y'all couldn't tell? Keyshawn had fought 1,000 weak ass niggas and they never stopped one of them like that. Top rank out here, man, trying to make Keyshawn something that he ain't. And I love you niggas in Virginia, bro. I got love for y'all. Y'all ain't West Virginia, but I got love for you. Like, no, niggas on fuck CJ, man. But look, come on, man. Nigga stopped a 50-year-old Pedraza. Like, come on, man. They got a unanimous decision versus this guy. Near Albright, unanimous decision. This nigga really wasn't stopping nobody. It took him 9 rounds to stop Anthony Yaget, bro. That nigga was 70 years old. He was a 140-pounder. Come on, Juan Carlos Burgos. Didn't Andy Cruz fight him? Cruz ain't stopping either. Cruz ain't stopping either. Cruz need to be. But Anthony Yaget, did Rolly stop him? They can fight Rolly leftovers. Rolly stopped him in 7. He also fought Dennis Branchnick too. Branchnick didn't stop him even after Keyshawn didn't. Well, Keyshawn stopped him at 9, so Branchnick ain't even stop him. Yeah, man, nigga ain't never stopped nobody like that. He probably ain't got a second round stoppage on this whole. He got a couple of them. Lester Brown and shit. He stopped Lester Brown. He probably ain't got no picture. Yeah, he from the Bahamas. That's Kobe cousin and shit. Richmond Ashley. He from Ghana and shit. That's Kobe third cousin and shit. That nigga ain't never stopped nobody like that. That nigga ain't never stopped nobody like that. That motherfucker, man. Did they drug test for this fight? Did they drug test for this fight, brothers and sisters? Did they drug test for this fight? I don't know, man. Keyshawn Davis, where he get power automatically from? That's what I'm saying. Where Keyshawn get this magical power from? Keyshawn ain't never looked that much powerful. They need to look into the B&B Boxing Academy. What does they feed them niggas over there? What does they feed them?
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
Them niggas in Virginia hot right now. Oh, see CJ Virginia, we gonna lynch them like the white folks used to lynch us.
Swear for God and 2 white men.
Wait, what?
You need to...
Yeah. He ain't fight nobody last night, man. He ain't fight nobody. Man, I got T.O. and 5. Don't drink and drive. Monkey T.O. and 5. He can't beat T.O. He can't beat T.O. Tank Davis, I don't like neither one of them niggas. Davis versus Davis, they both can go to the upper motherfucking room. I don't like neither one of them. I pay for it though. I ain't gonna cap. I trick on that fight. That'll be a good fight though. But on the serious note, yeah, he looked good last night, man. I mean, he's a tremendous body puncher. He's very patient. He's gonna fight. He's gonna fight at his own. He's gonna fight at his own pace. So, it'd be interesting if he can get in there with somebody that can really speed Keyshawn up. Well, Keyshawn is just an efficient fighter, accurate puncher. He take his time, and he understands that I ain't the biggest puncher. Excuse me. And he understands with him not being the biggest puncher that it's important to go to that body to even the playing field out. You know what I'm saying? Tough, rugged, efficient, accurate, fighter. He's very accurate. He's a tough guy. Now him saying why I never get knocked out. Okay. Them be the same niggas that when they get knocked out, they never recover. And everybody, I remember Nate saying Mike Jones was telling him that he'd never get knocked out. And he said, you stick around this game long enough, it's gonna happen. He told him that you stick around this game long enough, you gonna get knocked out. And anybody, and that, nobody really, nobody believe they can until it happened in this shit. And what happened to Mike Jones? He seen Randall Bailey. Randall Bailey sent that motherfucker up there where the voices go, where they sing every voice, lift every voice and sing. But for real, yeah, he's efficient, man. He looked good last night. He looked strong. He's just a really, really good fighter. I mean, he gonna be tough for anybody to get out of there. I don't see like Tim Bradley was saying last night, pound for pound talent, like pound for pound number one talent. I don't see it. Like I'm the face of boxing. Like he has the personality, but his story is still being written, though. That's the question. Crazy thing about his story still being written. Got the pedigree. I mean, like I said, I like the way the pace he fight at. You ain't gonna really, even if you speed him up, he's still kind of like one of those players like Paul Pierce. You know what I'm saying? Like he always playing within his truth. Keyshawn know his weaknesses, he know his strengths. So for the most part, yeah, Gustavo Lemons, came in, rehydrated 20 pounds. First thing, the number one thing Keyshawn did was put water in the basement, and it paid off early. You got somebody that came in 6 pounds overweight that's heavier than you. You'd be a damn fool to go for the headshots. Go to the body. Go to the body. Anytime somebody put that much weight on, your game plan should be, if you know he rehydrate really, really high, your game plan should be attack the body. That's the number one thing you should be doing. If you're gonna put all them fluids and all that and all them calories back in your body, I'm going to the body. I'm going to the body. And you got to understand that when they put that much weight on, they absorb more punishment, but their reaction time is not as the reaction time isn't there. They're a step slower. Yeah, they can absorb more punishment, and guess what? That's why we go to the body. That's why you go to the body. You got a guy that rehydrate a whole bunch of weight. Go to the body. You're gonna tire him out fast. You go to that body. You go to that body. So, but yeah, he's hella. That was a great game plan. Let's sign up for great corner. Okay, he gonna come in 6 pounds heavier. He gonna rehydrate to 20 pounds, which they should have put a rehydration clause on him. That's not smart from his team. Or maybe the dude refused to fight, but smart thing to do is go to the body. You got somebody put that way. Everybody talking about, he's so much bigger on fight night. There are advantages. Somebody come in way heavy, go to that body, use your speed, use your feints, use your combination punching, use your footwork. They too heavy. You put all that weight on back another that fast, the conditioning won't be there. Yeah, the conditioning won't be there. He's going to fade. The strain on them, especially if they putting that weight on when they get older, bruh. Body work. Step that pace up. Combinate. They're gonna be a step slower. I'm telling you, they're gonna be a step slower. That niggas told me Buddy didn't train for yesterday. He probably didn't. That nigga Mustafa probably was, fucking them Norfolk hoes. He was in that bitch going around Norfolk. Lemos was a game opponent. He said that Keyshawn win was Mickey Mouse. Lemos showed up out of shape, overweight, so make it look better for Keyshawn. I mean, you got to ask him why he showed up like that, but Keyshawn, did what he supposed to do. I wasn't impressed. I never seen Lemos Hitchison not like that. Ooh, you gonna do Africa like that?
If I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble.
He said, you hating now. Am I hating? Well, I'm telling the truth, man.
Get out there. That nigga is get out there.
Lamone's a bum. I can't call him a bum. He was beating on Africa ass. That nigga beat Africa. I don't know why he called himself Africa from Haiti. Glenn from Jamaica, same place. My mom and Pops from. Oh, yo, Pops rolling over in this lazy boy right now. Pops rolling over in this lazy boy. Yo, Pop seen that nigga beat niggas ass on Who Shorts, man. Y'all better get a collection plate going around Jamaica for Glenn Johnson. Go get some boxing trunks, nigga. Scope Arena, no fault, Virginia. We out here, my bad. Like Scope like the mouthwash and some shit like that. That house that Pernell Whitaker put some respect on. Hey, man, it is. Hey, I heard what they did to Pernell Whitaker last night. Let's talk about it.
Congressman, I didn't know he could preach like that.
I heard they showed a picture of Keyshawn Davis' daddy and Pernell Whitaker in prison. Out of all the pictures they found, them niggas put a picture of those niggas in prison.
Like I said, bro, folks over there talking about coming to get you, bro.
What you said, nigga?
Man, like I said, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me, gang.
Nah, I don't feel like you standing on business, nigga. You had conversation with the nigga back and forth.
I'm telling you what they told me. I came back and told you what going on.
Standing on business.
Yeah, that was fucked up. All the pictures. So I thought Keyshawn ain't had no daddy. They most definitely got different daddies. So all them niggas tall. He's short. His brothers. And they said his daddy's supposed to be there last night. I don't know if he showed up. Told y'all these niggas be having daddy issues, man. They be having mommy issues too, even with mommy and daddy there. I be talking about girls with mommy and daddy issues and shit. These niggas be having daddy issues. I told y'all the problem with that nigga day one. I can already tell. Go talk to your pops, nigga, and get that peace inside your soul. Real talk. These niggas be having mommy and daddy issues, bro. Y'all niggas don't be wanting to believe me, bro. These niggas be having mommy and daddy issues. Go fix that. I did not watch the product of a single mother bum bash last night. I was learning more about investing. Yeah, point me in your direction what you learning about, bro. You can chop it up. DM me on Instagram or something. Keyshawn up next. C-Dub. Niggas Virginia like, we do we see CJ? Bud taught Keyshawn the jab to the body. Man, he's mastered that. That nigga's mastered that. I tell you that. Keyshawn is accurate and efficient. You know, he don't. That's what I love most about him. He don't waste no shit. He don't waste no energy, no punches. He's a hella fighter. I give him that. C-Dub, salute that jab to the body. Floyd showed everyone how crucial it is. Surprised it's not used more in boxing because you got to know how to throw that motherfucker. You're going to find yourself looking at the roof of the church, preacher telling the truth and it hurt. Seems like he's on the collision course with Muratella, top rank. Got both of them in a position for WBO, IBF. It sounds like he want to get that WBO and go for TO. He said he don't care about unifications. He said Muratella don't want to fight. I ain't never seen Muratella fight, so I can't really say. Do it say more about Keyshawn being different or Hitchison not like that? Hitchison probably, let's see what Hitchison had to say. Let's see what he had to say. I don't know what type of barbers they got in New York City, boy, but that nigga haircut is trash. Oh, you already know that nigga hated. You already know he hated. Oh, that nigga hating, bro. That nigga hate. Oh, man, I'm glad I went to this nigga Twitter, man. Oh, man. This nigga out here hating, bro. This nigga hating.
What did you say, nigga?
Oh, man. Oh, he over here hating. This nigga hating. Oh, bro. He said, I meant to say Lemos came in 138 when he fought me. This fight tomorrow, he came in at 141. That's damn near 7 pounds over. You can obviously tell he came more prepared for who he came more prepared for. When they hear that name Hitches, it gets spooky. Ooh.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
You know he hating. You already know this nigga hating, y'all. Hating. Remixing the Martin song. Hating. That nigga hating. Oh man, here you go. He mad at the A side, who I don't even know who this guy is, but he mad at A side. He said, I swear this nigga is just like Shakur. You started to get on my nerves. I got Leon Paul by any means necessary. Ooh. He said, man. Oh, man. He said, I swear this nigga just like you started to get on my nerves. I got Leon. Oh, man. Niggas tired of Africa, bro. They want to move to Europe. So he said Gustavo Lemos is already a dangerous fighter and having a 6-pound weight advantage. If Key pulls this off, y'all got to give him credit for real. Bro, that just shows you how he was lazy and damp and probably ain't even trained that hard for real. They put him on a rehydration clause. So I didn't know they put him on a rehydration clause. I figured that they wouldn't put, I don't know. So he telling y'all that Gustavo's Lemos was being lazy. He's telling you Gustavo's was being lazy. He said that Keyshawn can come here to 140 and see me and his weak ass brother. Ooh. Ooh, Richardson Hitchison say pull up, nigga. Richardson Hitchison say pull up, hoe ass nigga. DB3 or 3DB or double D or triple D, 34D, whatever it be. Ooh, you heard what Africa said. He said, pull up, Norfolk. He said a nigga from Norfolk ever whooped a nigga from New York City ass.
That people acting like they went to heaven already. You know what I mean? Rappers and all that. Oh, he's in heaven looking down on us.
Yes.
You don't know what this motherfucker could have did?
Hitchison say, come get cooked, Keyshawn. Keyshawn didn't even say shit about the nigga. He was so respectful of Africa leading up to this whole fight. Very, very respectable. Norfolk been doing Sweet Pea dirty ever since they passed. He said they built the gym in his honor and didn't even tell the family they did. Damn. But shout out to that radio host who gave Keyshawn and his brothers his trunks and shit that was given to them. Black women crashing out, battling self-image over Cam losing. It is what it is. Good. Because Trump about to put the feminists back in their place. We ain't playing that shit no more. He said Stevenson looked real salty after the fight. He looked jealous. Did he? He a little bitter hating ass nigga, man. He couldn't beat my homie. He just a bitter ass nigga. As soon as the one homie get a little shine as they turn, he a bitter type of nigga. He type of nigga that'll do an Alpo to your ass and shit. Or do a Rico from paying a fool on your ass. You know, like, I'm gonna catch your hell. Well, I don't care about what them Keisha say, bro. We don't care. We about to get to this money. You see that stock market jumping? Keyshawn got Bo and Bud in his corner, giving him a shot against 35, 20, 40. Watch Tank duck. Tank ain't duck fighting nobody. T.O. trying to get out his contract to dunk Keyshawn. Tank ain't fighting nobody. Tank ain't fighting nobody. Tank don't want to fight nobody. Let me say it again, my brothers and sisters. Tank don't want to fight nobody. Tank don't want to fight nobody. Tank don't want to fight nobody. He don't want to fight nobody. I'll tell you that right now. Tank ain't fighting nobody. So if y'all hoping on Tank, to fight somebody, good luck. Good luck. Good fucking luck. Good luck. Tank ain't fighting nobody. So, but hey, let me continue on. I'm about to head to the city anyway. Do you think Keyshawn could beat Tank? Yeah, I think he could beat him. I think so. Paul gonna knock Hitchison out. Damn, you think he gonna knock brother Hitchison out? I hope he do. Bud knows how to beat Tank. All Keyshawn has to do is listen to Bud. It ain't that easy, bro. It ain't that easy. Here go the message of the day right here.
Message.
It ain't that easy. The school teacher tell you where to find the answers in the book, and now the nigga still can't find the answers. So it ain't that easy. You got to still put the work in. Tank's a talented coward. State of Virginia has a 10-pound rehydration clause on the whole car. Okay. He made the second weigh, and it still got up to 20 pounds. I know they weigh him in with their clothes on, too. Keyshawn and Richard Hitchens, yeah, I probably pull up to that. I don't like neither one of them niggas, so if he dies, he dies. I need to get that on the sound clip. I see Hitchens ended up just like Mighty Mo Hooker. Hooker won a title. Don't disrespect Hooker like that. That motherfucker Hooker got a title.
They squabbling out there now. Yeah.
He did look jealous. Damn, he did. He was bitter. He was hating like that. Nigga. Maybe that's just his demeanor. Yeah, Shakir a little hating ass nigga. I know niggas like him. He a little hating ass nigga. He couldn't be my homie. I don't keep niggas around me like that. I don't keep niggas around me no way. They don't want to get slapped. Loma said he want family a time when Tank. No, that was a fucking that. I don't know why they covered that shit up. That offer that Tank sent to Loma was not a good offer. I heard from Top Rank that was a bad offer. I don't even like neither one of them niggas, so it don't really make me no difference. Tank wasn't even trying to fight Loma. Nobody else got that intel but one other person. Tank really wasn't trying to fight Lomachenko at all. He wasn't trying to fight Loma. That's all I pretty much got, though. Yeah, let me go get my day started, bro. So appreciate y'all. I'm gonna put this on a podcast at some point. Hopefully when I get back. But yeah, let me hit the road, hit the grocery store, take the dog out. I got a few corners to hit, and I'll be back and probably play some Call of Duty. We won Keyshawn versus Cure 757 looking gushy. Not the Black Lex Luthor. I mean, yeah, why not? I'll pull up to that too. I don't like neither one of them niggas. T.O. I got Keyshawn over T.O. I got Keyshawn over Tank because I don't like Tank the most. Him in Africa, I got Keyshawn over Africa. Keyshawn versus Shakur, I got Keyshawn over Shakur. Who else? Who else out there? Yeah. I got Keyshawn over all them niggas, man. The little Gary, both Russells, all three Russells, Keyshawn beating their ass. They can line them up. Yeah, all three Russells. Bitter ass niggas still over there hating this shit. Yeah. I got Key Coon over all of them. But hey, I'll put this on Spotify, Amazon, Apple, all that. Want to support the channel, Cash Up, $, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. And damn sure Kid Austin can't do shit with Keyshawn right now. So amazing performance by Keyshawn, man. Hopefully to fight in Virginia again. Maybe I'll pop up to Virginia. Y'all niggas gonna try to jump me and shit. That's cool though. Just let me get a couple Norfolk hood rats. See, I might see me down there every motherfucking month then. I appreciate y'all. Peace.